Hello and welcome to my channel. My channel is dedicated to exposing Watchtower lies, deception and cover-up. My name is Marseille and I was one of Jehovah's Witnesses for over 30 years. I served as a regular pioneer for 10 of those years. I was contacted in the door-to-door ministry back in 1987 and I finally left the organisation in 2022. This video is an update to the video that I released yesterday about what happened when I found myself on the door-to-door ministry with my friend who's a Jehovah's Witness only last week. And as a result of that call, I wrote a letter, I drafted a letter to this lady. I'm sorry, I've got a really croaky throat this morning. So I drafted a letter to this lady to encourage her to investigate the organisation before becoming involved with it. And I thought it might be a nice thing to do, to share this letter with my audience. Because ex-Jehovah's Witnesses all have family who are either in the organisation or they know people who are being contacted by or spoken to by other members. And I only, at work last week, was approached by a doctor at work, and he said, are you a sister? And I looked at him and I said to him, are you a Jehovah's Witness? And he said, yes, I'm a Jehovah's Witness. And he said, somebody on one of the other wards told me that you're one of our sisters. And so I said to him, I was a witness, but I don't go anymore. And he sort of said, oh right, and sorry, and since then he's sort of kept his distance from me, but he's going around, you know, and he will be witnessing to people. So I just feel that you know, who knows who he gives a little witness to as a doctor. And I just think that, you know, Jehovah's Witnesses speak to everybody, and I think that if we can sort of, you know, they're doing letter writing campaigns, and I'm not suggesting that's what we do, but it may come about that we want to say something to somebody and we want to say it in a way that's not offensive. We don't want to offend our witness. You know, we don't want to say things that's going to be offensive to people. We want to make people investigate the religion so that they can, when the witnesses come, they can keep them on the step and just have a little chat and that be it. They won't get any further involved. And if that can happen, then that's a mission accomplished for us in the XJW community. So I drafted this letter. I am going to tweak it again because it's not quite right. So I'm just going to redo it, but I thought I'd share it with you and get your thoughts on what it says. And if you received such a letter as a witness on the door that was interested in what the witnesses were saying about Paradise Earth and Happy Future, would it make you think and visit the websites to find out more information? I'd like your thoughts on this. In the meantime, I'm just going to read to you what I've drafted. So it's a general letter. I've not said that I was the lady that came on the door step or anything like that. It's just a general letter, as if coming from someone, as you'll see, called Cult Watch UK. So I thought that's quite a good name for people to associate with, that they are being given information that may help them make a wise decision. So this is how it goes. It says, "Dear neighbour, we are writing because many people are being contacted in their homes by high control religious groups such as the Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses. Though many of these people who call all lovely people, friendly and kind in so many ways, the religious organisations to which they belong have a very controlling nature. And once you become involved in them, it is very difficult to leave. They shun former members, even forbidding close family members to have any contact with family members or friends who leave. Members are strictly monitored as to what they can say, do, read, watch, where they can go and who they can associate with. Newly interested people are encouraged to invite their friends and family to join them in their association with the religion, which is in effect actually a cult. If they decline, the new member is encouraged to severely curtail association with those people who are not interested, even if these people are sons, daughters, parents, or best friends, brothers or sisters. We are not telling people not to associate or get involved. We are encouraging people to research the organisation, its background, how it was founded, and what happens to former members who leave, and so on. With regards to Jehovah's Witnesses, the largest group, there are websites like jwfacts.com and avoidjw.org, which lay out the facts you will not be told by the organisation when you start associating with it. By visiting these sites of information, you will be able to make an informed decision as to whether or not you want to join or become associated. When a religious organisation tells you that this is the only truth, and both these religions do, and they tell you not to consider other sources of information outside their religious organisation, even teaching that the outside information is controlled by Satan, you are dealing with cult-like behaviour. There are many ex-Mormons and ex-Jehovah's Witnesses taking to YouTube to tell their stories of how life truly is for members and the horrors of leaving and losing their family and friends. Please be a critical thinker. Weigh up everything in the light of proper information. After all, a true religion has nothing to fear from being thoroughly investigated by a potential member. So do your research before getting involved. Kind regards to you and your family, Cult Watch UK. So that's a letter that I drafted, and I think it sort of puts people on God to do their research before getting involved. And if they don't decide not to and decide to go ahead, then that is their choice and that is their fault when they become involved with it. And, they find out later on that they should have actually investigated it. What is important is that people do be given opportunity and given advice that there are sources of information that they can go to. And they can then look up this information and decide for themselves what to do. And I think that's the best way forward. I wish that that's what somebody would have done for me. But, you can't change what's happened. And the very fact is that some of my friends, my Jehovah's Witness friends, like Laura, she's just such a good friend to me. She's such a good heart. And I can just see her becoming more and more disgruntled with certain things about the organisation, and she's sort of saying things to me about it. So hopefully it won't be too long before she wakes up, and if she does, at least she'll have somebody there to support her, because her whole family's in it apart from her husband. And it's heartbreaking to think that her daughter and her son-in-law, they don't speak to her brother, who's not a baptised witness. He was brought up as a Jehovah's Witness, and he goes to the meetings occasionally, and he goes to the memorial and what have you. But because he won't become involved, and they say he knows better, because it's the truth, that the missionary couple, her daughter and son-in-law, won't have anything to do with him. So he's not even a witness. So, these things, if we can stop people from becoming involved, or just get them to think about finding out more information before they do, I think that's a good thing to do. And I think that's a good template for anybody to use. If they message me, I could email a copy of this letter if they want to use it as a template for their own letters that they might want to write. Just pop that in the comments, and I have an email address, and I'll get in touch with you via email if you would like a copy of the draft. Alright, so thank you so much. I'm going to get off because I've got to get up to Wentworth. I've got more work to do on the house today, so I'm not going to be around here. But I just wanted to put this video together and put the letter out there so that it can help other people. Okay then, so thank you for watching. Until the next time, I'll say bye.